Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Mojo. Is this Miss Mojo? I don't know. But this is 10 tragic true stories of game show winners and what happened next. I don't know. Reading that makes me think crime was involved. I don't know exactly. I guess I'll find out when I start watching the video. But yeah, tragic true stories. It could either be bankruptcy or I don't know, like some murder story. I don't know. Let me stop guessing. Let me just start the video. Let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
As he posed as Patrick Quinn, the real password surrounding this contestant was...
The password is phony.
All right, Patrick.
The password
Welcome
is...
to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be looking at the most notable instances of game show or reality competition winners whose lives took tragic turns after their victories.
What happened?
None of us cheated on that show. There was no planning to cheat, no attempt to cheat.
Oh, was that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when they were like coughing in the audience?
Goulder Ultimate Search. In 2006, Hector Joberte bested his competitors and emerged as the winner of the third season of the Nigerian survival reality series, Goulder Ultimate Search.
Hector, come here.
What's on his forehead? Okay, now it's melting. What was that?
Congratulations. You are the ultimate man.
His victory came with a grand prize of 5 million naira and a Ford Explorer SUV. After his win, Joberte got married to a fellow contestant and settled on the mainland area of Lagos State. Sadly, his life came to an unfortunate end in September 2017 when he was attacked in his home by unidentified gunmen. The assailants reportedly followed Joberte from the airport where he had picked up his sibling and opened fire, killing him and injuring his father.
Because
following weeks of investigation, police arrested Ismaila Adeyemi, whom they believed was responsible.
wait, they did this because he won the show and
Alan
won
Smith
money?
beat Shazam.
So I don't think they explained it, but is that why they followed him from the airport, because they know he won the show and got money? But also that's why if I ever won the lottery, I would not want anyone to know it was me, because why would I want so many people in the world to know that I won all this money? That's weird. Like, I know you have to claim the prize in person, but I think I've seen that before. Like, someone was claiming lottery money. Not sure if it was in America or something, but they were wearing a costume, like one of those, I don't know, was it bunny rabbit or something? I don't know. They were in a costume to disguise themselves, because why would you want so many people to know that you got all this money? I would not want anyone to know.
Alan Smith was a soul singer with the Motown-inspired Jersey Shore group Sensational Soul Cruisers.
These soul singers are so good, their band even got to jam with the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. From the Big Apple, let's hear it for Alan and Tahim!
In 2019, Smith showcased his musical talents when he appeared on the Fox game show Beat Shazam, alongside Tahim Tajay, his fellow band member. The duo excelled in
that
their
girl dressed up
category,
like
correctly identifying a
Snow
variety
White.
of hit songs, which won them $260,000 and advanced them to the next week's episode.
Come back and see 3 new teams try to take home $1 million right here on Beat Shazam.
However, Smith never got the opportunity to enjoy his winnings, as merely 2 weeks after filming, he passed away due to a sudden heart attack. Ironically, the last song Smith correctly identified to clinch the grand prize was How to Save a Life by The Fray.
Shazam!
That was not the last
How to
song.
Save a Life.
Sushil Kumar, Kon Banega
Dang.
Karopati. In 2011, Sushil Kumar became the first contestant to win the top prize of 50 million rupees on Kon Banega.
Oh wait, is this the story that inspired Slumdog Millionaire?
Karopati, the Indian adaptation of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Why would you pour water on yourself?
Before this life-changing win,
I would
Kumar
never.
was a computer operator and teacher who earned a modest income. This dramatic change in his fortunes led to him being dubbed the real-life Slumdog Millionaire. But after the whirlwind victory, the hero in
this
this
is after.
real-life movie didn't have the happiest of endings. Kumar reportedly made poor investments and excessive charitable donations, rapidly depleting his prize money. The mounting pressure led him to turn to alcohol as a coping mechanism, further complicating the situation. Eventually, Kumar went bankrupt and had to return to teaching to make ends meet. Cindy Stowell,
Dang.
Jeopardy! Cindy Stowell became one of 20
You win all that money, And then
2016's best performers on the game show Jeopardy, raking in over $120,000 across a 6-episode.
And then he lost it.
Cindy, you start us off.
Under the Christmas tree for 200, please.
Unfortunately, she never got to watch her impressive run with the rest of the country, as she passed away just about a week before her taped episodes were broadcast.
Dang.
Cindy Stowell is our champion. She is from Austin, Texas.
So many people are like
she collects nail polish.
getting sick.
Yeah, it started in grad school.
A science content developer
Or
from
maybe they were
Austin,
sick
Texas, Stowell
before.
competed while she had stage 4 colon cancer, determined to fulfill her dying wish of appearing on the show. Filming was grueling as she endured a fever and had to rely on painkillers to push through. But in a final heartwarming gesture, Stowell donated all of her earnings to cancer research.
And Cindy's wish was that her prize money be donated to cancer research to help others like her.
Darva Conger, who wants to marry a multimillionaire. At the turn of the century, Fox brought 50 women from across the country.
Dang, 2000. Why does this look like it's from the 80s?
Multimillionaire.
And this is no joke. Before the show is over, our multimillionaire will determine which of 50 women will make the perfect bride for him. Once he has made his selection, the couple will be married legally right here on this stage.
In the end, the millionaire,
That's
Rick
weird.
Rockwell, chose Darva Conger of California and married her on the spot. However, whatever dreams of a fairy tale ending Conger had were quickly shattered. It wasn't long after the show aired that people began questioning Rockwell's background.
I was thrust in the public eye, and for the first time in my life, I was having to defend myself. I'm being called a gold digger and a this and a that, and being ripped apart in the media.
The supposed multimillionaire turned out to be far less wealthy than he claimed, and even had a restraining order against him from a previous relationship. Conger was
They didn't do a
heartbroken,
background
she wasted
check?
No time. Right after their honeymoon, she filed for an annulment and sold off Rockwell's engagement ring.
I actually went back to school and became a nurse anesthetist, and that's
So,
what I do for a living,
dang,
and
can't you
it's a
just
wonderful
sue the show?
Gary Ketchum,
Can't you sue the show for
The
not
password
doing
is
their
fraud.
Hi, Patrick.
background
what happened there?
search?
Oh, I had a little bit of an accident a couple weeks ago, but I'm feeling fine. It's, the least of my worries right now.
Or at least it was for Patrick Quinn, who appeared on NBC's Super Password in 1988 and won $58,600 across 4 episodes. When a bank manager in Anchorage, Alaska watched the episodes, he recognized Quinn as Carrie Ketchum, a fugitive wanted in Alaska and Indiana for fraud.
Because his real
Oh.
name is Carrie Ketchum. And some very...
Wait, wasn't this? Oh, never mind. Because I just watched a movie recently on Netflix, and the murderer, serial killer was on the show. But like, if you know you're wanted for something, why would you appear on a national TV show?
Interested viewers in Anchorage, Alaska recognized him as someone believed to have defrauded the bank they work in, so they tipped off police.
The manager reported these suspicions to the Secret Service, who then arranged with the show's producer to arrest Ketchum when he came to claim his winnings. Ketchum had used the Patrick Quinn alias, which belonged to his college professor, to commit several fraudulent acts, including illegally collecting a life insurance policy on his ex-wife. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, and NBC refused to pay him the prize money.
Since he lied about his name and just about everything else, the producers say he won't get his winnings.
Can't they just give the money to whoever
Michael
he
Larson,
owes?
press your luck. Between 1969 and 1982, Michael Larson was arrested 3 times in Ohio for theft and other fraudulent acts.
He claps crazy too. Should have known about his clapping.
Now, Michael, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I drive an ice cream truck in the summer. I hope to win enough money here not to have to do that
Do you
this
have it
summer.
with you today?
Larson had always had a knack for scams, but his largest grift came in 1984 on Press Your Luck. Larson had studied the show extensively and discovered that its supposedly random game board actually only followed 5 predetermined patterns.
Stop! Stop at $4,000 in a spin. 18,000, 136.
Is it really a scam
You
if
got all that money, you got more than almost 14,000 more. She's gonna go.
you figure out how the
Armed with this knowledge, he managed
board
to get
works?
on the show and pulled off a dramatic win, earning a record $110,237.
Because like if you study it enough,
CBS
then
executives
you
were
can stop
convinced
it.
Larson cheated, but unable to prove it, they were forced to pay him.
I've never seen anything like this ever happen in the history.
Wait, so is it cheating if someone studies the pattern of the game? Because I guess in a way it is, but I don't know. Like, if you don't want someone to study the pattern of the game, then switch it up. Like, he wouldn't have known if you guys stopped using the same things, right?
Years that I've been on network television. So once it was discovered what he had done, we knew there was nothing wrong. He beat the system.
Larson quickly reverted
See,
to his
even he
fraudulent
said
ways afterwards.
he did nothing
in
wrong.
1995, he was implicated in a pyramid scheme and went into hiding in Florida, where he died
Oop.
4 years later. Timothy Bleefnick, Family Feud. In 2020, Tim Bleefnick appeared on Family Feud with his family members, where he jokingly answered that saying "I do" was the biggest mistake anyone could make at their wedding.
What's the biggest mistake you made at your wedding?
Honey, I love you, but said I do. Not my mistake. Not my mistake.
Oh.
I love my wife.
This
And then he killed her,
harmless
didn't he?
remark would take on a sinister meaning just 3 years later. By February 2023, Bleefnick's estranged wife Becky was living separately with their 3 sons when an intruder broke into her home and shot her dead.
I think people were just horrified that a mother of 3 young boys could be shot and killed in her own.
I guess that he was the killer because I think there was another Family Feud story where the guy killed his wife, like after being on the show. But I guess in this case he didn't.
Investigators later linked the crime to Bleefnick after discovering online searches like how to break into a window with a crowbar and how to create a homemade
Never
gun
mind.
silencer. It appears
It was
he
him.
killed Becky upon learning she had begun seeing someone else after their separation. Bleefnick was ultimately convicted and handed 3 life sentences.
The court believes that the
Okay, so that doesn't make sense. You're separated for a reason, which means you're not together. So, okay, so if your partner wants to, or your ex-partner wants to see someone else, then okay, move on. You can see other people too. Like, I don't understand.
the appropriate sentence would be natural life in prison.
Life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Charles Ingram, who wants to be a millionaire. In 2001, British Army Major Charles Ingram became only the 3rd contestant ever to win the £1 million jackpot on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Someone, I think this is the one, someone was coughing in the audience. His partner was planted in the audience and coughing.
But he never saw a penny of that money. Ingram, along with his wife Diana and an accomplice, Tech One Wittuck, allegedly cheated by using a coughing signal to point him to the correct answers.
So I just rethink this for a second.
Dang, she knows something's up. That's why she'd be looking suspicious. See.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Holbein.
Although Ingram
Oh wait, I heard
denied
3
the
coughs. Never mind.
accusations, he was found guilty of deception, fined £115,000, and given a suspended sentence. The scandal derailed his life. Ingram was dismissed from the military and found himself involved in another fraud case involving an illegal insurance claim. Since then, he has published 2 novels and appeared on shows like The Weakest Link and Wife Swap.
People watch it and they think, well, you know, that's the show, you know, that's what it was like.
Dang, he has crazy
but it's
eyes.
not the case. The people either side of him said that they didn't notice any coughing.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Trying to
and ring the
convince
bell to
them.
be notified about our latest videos.
After
have
you
the
got
option to be
caught.
notified for occasional videos or all
Alright, I'm gonna fast forward.
Rodney Alcala,
Support them.
The Dating Game. This popular dating game show featured Rodney Alcala in 1978 as one of 3 bachelors vying for the affection of Cheryl Bradshaw.
Please welcome Rodney Alcala. Rod, welcome.
Alcala charmed his way into a date with Bradshaw, but she declined as she found him creepy. Her instincts proved spot on. What the show's producers and audiences didn't know was that Alcala was a serial killer in the middle of a prolific spree. Between
Was this the
1968
Netflix show
and
that I watched?
1979, he killed at least 8 people, though the actual toll is believed to exceed
I think this is the
100.
Netflix
He was
movie I
eventually
watched.
arrested in July 1979 and convicted of 5 murders in California and 2 more in New York. Alcala was sentenced to death, but he succumbed to a heart attack in 2021 while on death row.
Prison officials say Rodney Alcala
Why they use that
passed away
picture?
from natural causes at a Kings County hospital.
Are you a fan of any of these game shows? Did we miss any other tragic cases involving their winners?
Oh, is this the
Let
end?
us know in the comments below.
Yeah. Netflix had a movie about the serial killer that went on a dating show, and I think it was inspired by this one. I don't know. But I guess this video was made before, I don't know when this video came out. But yeah, they didn't mention the movie, but I'm pretty sure, because it's pretty much a coincidence that they would talk about that in this video. But yeah, some of these are crazy, and that's why you can't trust a lot of people, because dang, you never know what's gonna happen when they crazy side comes out. But that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you could check out my first channel, SEKSHI V. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.